205 pounds, linebacker and running back. And he is also a senior. And we go on down to Josh Loud, who is number 14. He is 5'9", 170 pounds, wide receiver and defensive back. And number 15, Bailey Wolf, 6'1", 215 pounds, a running back and linebacker. Hunter Fentress is the quarterback. We'll talk about him later. Wesley Hewitt is number 12. He is also a senior. He wears number 20. He's 5'8" and 170 pounds. Also a senior, Anthony Demler, number 25, 6 foot, 170 pounds, wide receiver and defensive back. Jake Grail is, that's Grehl. He's number 26, 5'9", 150 pounds, wide receiver and defensive back. And we go on down to Bryce Davis, who's number 41, and he's 5'10", 175 pounds, running back and defensive back. James Morse is number 42, 5'8", 160 pounds, running back and defensive back. He is a sophomore. Jared Halley is, Kelson Gowden is number 44. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds, running back and linebacker. Clay Cochran is number 51, 6 foot 2, 200 pounds, and outside linebacker and defensive lineman, and he is a senior. TJ Osborne, 52, 6 foot and 235 pounds, outside linebacker and defensive lineman. And we have AJ Avery, 54 is his number, and he's 6'3", 230, outside linebacker and defensive lineman. Kyle Aubrey is 55, and he wears number 55, and he's 6 foot 235, outside linebacker and defensive lineman. Scott McFarland is 59. He's 6 foot 215, outside linebacker and defensive lineman. We're going down to Frank Keller, wearing 66, 6 foot 1 and 240, outside linebacker, defensive lineman. Jordan Gibson is number 68, 5'11", 220, outside linebacker, defensive lineman. Excuse me. Dalton Ferguson is 71, 6'3", and 220, outside linebacker, defensive end. And we have Austin Smith, and he's the final senior on the roster, and he is number 78 and 5'10", 200 pounds, outside linebacker and defensive lineman. Other players we'd like to talk about, and you'll hear us talk about on our broadcast this evening. Of course, we mentioned Zach Santoro is wearing number 80. He's 5'11", 185 pounds. He is a quarterback and defensive back. He is a junior. Of course, we talked about Bailey Wolf. Hunter Fentress is the Falcons quarterback. And he is just a sophomore, and he will play a big role in tonight's game for the Falcons. So you'll want to keep an eye on him. And we want to talk about the Miami Trace Panthers and their lineup. Miami Trace features number 2, Derek Markham. He's 6'1", 170 pounds, a wide receiver and defensive back. He is a junior. We have number 3, Trevor Haynes, a running back and defensive back. He is a senior. Cedric Pettiford is 6'5", and he wears number 4, and he weighs 200, wide receiver, defensive end. Mikhail Masropian is wearing number 5. He's 5'7", 150 pounds, running back and defensive back, and he is a senior. Austin Dyer is wears number 6. He's 6'1", and 180 pounds, running back and defensive end. He is a senior. Marcel Pettiford wears number 7, 6 foot 170 pound, wide receiver, defensive back, and he wears number 12. Quarterback Jimmy Stroker wears number 8. He is 6 foot 200 pounds, and as I said, the quarterback, and he is a senior. We also gonna be looking at Jeremiah Jones. He wears number 35. He's 5'11", 190 pounds, running back and defensive lineman, and he is a junior. So we're about 22 minutes away from game time here at Falcon Field at Clinton-Massie. We hope you'll stay with us throughout the pregame and the game. Our coach of the Clinton-Massie Falcons is head coach Dan McSorley. Also Doug Howard, Scott Killen, Jessica Santine, Aaron Sewer, and Gary Rasnick. And the athletic director is Keith Madison. And we hope that you will enjoy football. The teams are heading back into the locker room for final preparation. The officials are at midfield, and we are trying to get... all right, thank you, Mike. And we are about to have the coin toss here at midfield, as we'll see who will get the coin toss, who will receive, and who will kick off. And let's see what the officials, as they give the players instructions here at midfield. All right. Let's, the officials are still giving instructions at midfield for to the two teams. A.J. Avery, and we have Kelsey Gowden at midfield. Clinton-Massie has elected to receive the kickoff at the beginning of the game. So it looks like Clinton-Massie will be receiving the ball in the first quarter. So Miami Trace will be kicking off. So they'll get the game underway here very shortly. And as both teams are now in the locker room, the officials are at midfield meeting, and they're getting their head together on what's going to go here. We've got the pep bands for both teams on the sidelines, trying to get the crowd fired up here at the beginning of the game, and I think this is going to be an exciting game, much more exciting maybe than we have seen or saw last year, but it's coming right along. Should be interesting. We are at 19 minutes and counting for this game.
Everyone, please stand and join the marching band in the school fight song.
And Clinton-Massie's band is on the field as they are playing the Clinton-Massie fight song and getting the crowd into it. And We'll get this game underway. Clinton-Massie came out last week at Washington Courthouse and threw the ball more than most people have seen them throw the ball during this SCOL schedule, but they were very effective with the pass, some long passes, threw the ball about 15 times or so, and looked very, very strong doing it. Very accurate. See if Hunter Fentress can do that tonight. If he does, it could be a very productive night for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. We will see how that goes. Clinton-Massie really is known for their running game.
Yeah, Lee, I'm wondering if they're going to come out with a balanced attack like we saw last week.
Well,
now,
I think
they said they were experimenting, I think, last week.
They were just throwing some new things in their game plan, but they will have to have a balanced attack against Miami Trace to be effective, I think, because you can't set back against a quality team like Miami Trace, much like they did against the Sales. Just sit back and try to run the ball because they'll be waiting for you when you hit the line.
Yeah, we've seen Trace on a couple occasions. They're a good team.
So you do not want to just sit back and be one-dimensional against a top-notch opponent. So we are under 17 minutes till game time here at Clinton-Massie.
Massie's band is out on the field. I think they're going to be getting ready to play the national anthem.
I think they soon will.
We have a full house up here in the press box tonight.
Yes, it is very crowded. Maybe we can keep each other warm up here tonight.
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe,
but,
yeah. Turn the heat up.
Turn the heat up. We have not taken the windows out, which is somewhat of a tradition in press boxes, but I don't think we're going to do that tonight.
No,
we can avoid it.
Smarter heads have prevailed, hopefully.
I think you're right.
And with your cold,
I don't need the windows out.
Right.
Because I do not want to miss the coaches show tomorrow morning at the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, as we'll have coaches from Wilmington and Miami Trace, and we'll also have a special guest, Billy Ray Anders, the only walk-on at Ohio State University to play for Woody Hayes. So that should be an interesting show. We hope you'll all listen in at 11 o'clock and watch us at 11 o'clock at the Rusty Keg, 1801 Columbus Avenue in Washington Courthouse.
didn't you have like 2 orders of French fries last week, Lee?
I think so.
Yeah.
They just kept them coming. I don't know what was going on there. But it
was that like an unlimited French fry bar or something like that?
I have a connection with the management.
I guess so, yeah, because they just kept shoveling them out to you.
Bringing them on, and
I mean,
kept eating them
I got
too.
a few onion rings, but you didn't offer me any of the French fries.
No, the French fries were good.
I bet they were.
Just kept them coming. They were almost ready to put a conveyor belt in, I think. It was pretty good. What a great thing. Yeah, we have a lot of fun up there, and if you haven't been there, we invite you to come out and watch the coach's show or stop in anytime.
And they have great food.
Oh, yes. Stop in and say hi to Brian Pettit and the whole folks up there at the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse. We're heading under 14 minutes now before we get things started here at Clinton-Massie with the visiting Miami Trace Panthers at Clinton-Massie Falcons. As we have the Clinton-Massie band on the field right now. As we will soon be getting the national anthem. Quite a big crowd here at Clinton-Massie. A nice visiting crowd as well. The horns are as big as some of them.
All right, I guess we're ready for some football, aren't we?
I believe we are. We are just about 9 minutes for high school football here on Global TV Radio, and we're about ready for action. Two teams ought to be back out on the field very shortly. as we will be giving you play-by-play here on Global TV Radio. We are... hang on.
Sounds like you got a call there. This must be Lee's stockbroker. Got to make a quick purchase, Lee. Little E-Trade. I hope that this... I wonder what the weight limit is on this press box here, because I think we're getting close to exceeding it. This is like an elevator, you know. Well, right now, the teams are still off the field. They haven't come out yet. They're probably getting last-minute instructions from their coaches. And
7 minutes and 49 seconds.
yeah, 7 minutes, 47 seconds to game time. We're going to see if Lee can make it through the whole game since he has this cold, and then whether he'll be any good tomorrow.
Yeah, I just confirmed we'll have a coach from the Miami Trace Panthers at the Rusty Keg for the coaches show at 11 in the morning. So
Okay.
that was a confirmation on that.
Good deal.
So we are counting down, and hopefully my voice will make it, or Bill Thatcher will have to take over.
Yeah, Billy Thatcher's in the house here. He's probably come up thinking he was going to get some of the free hot dogs that have already all been consumed by the coaches here.
Yeah, well, I think they're gone.
I think they're long gone. But we'll send him out for donuts or something here. A little hot coffee or chocolate and donuts. You know, hot chocolate would sound pretty good.
That wouldn't be bad.
Maybe that would be good for your voice.
It might be. Anything would be right now. But Bill... would have loved it last week up at Washington Courthouse.
Oh, yeah. They had your burger, Bill. It was 2 crispy cream donuts with an Angus burger in the center.
Oh,
yeah.
Big stuff.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
heart attack burger. You
Yeah.
are right, Bill. Well, we are rolling down, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Miami Trace defense can match up with the Miami Trace offense with the Clinton-Massie offense, because Clinton-Massie is trying to add that passing offense into their system, and if they can make that work, then Miami Trace is going to have 2 dimensions to take care of, rather than the 1 dimension that most people know that Clinton-Massie normally runs. So we're looking at Hunter Fetris, the quarterback of Clinton-Massie, as he will be their quarterback, and he's got some talented receivers to throw to. He's got Bailey Wolf and Chase Wolf and Zach Centaro and Dylan Rose to throw the ball to. He's got in the backfield Bryce Davis. But Miami Trace also is very talented. They have a great talented quarterback, Jimmy Stroker at quarterback. And he's a big kid, 6 foot, 200 pounds. They have Derek Markham at wide receiver. They have Cedric Pettiford at wide receiver. And a running back, McCall Masropian. And they also have a very talented running back in Jeremiah Jones. So both teams seem to have a lot
the
of
windows are coming out, Lee.
The windows down at the down yonder are coming out, but they're not coming out down here. Okay. All right. But we are under about 4.5 minutes to go here before we get things started. So looks like the 2 teams will be rolling back out on the field very, very shortly. This is senior night here at Clinton-Massie, so the seniors have all been introduced. And we will see a lot of them on the field throughout the game, but the amazing thing is Hunter Fetris, the quarterback of Clinton-Massie, is only a sophomore, very talented quarterback, and threw the ball very, very well last week. Very accurate. nearly completed most of his passes. So he was very accurate and added another great dimension to a powerful offense for Clinton-Massie. But we'll have to see how Miami Trace counteracts that passing offense.
It looks like
as
Trace
the
is coming out on the field
are
now.
coming back out on the field. All right.
Well, at least with the windows out over there, Lee, they can hear the field sounds better.
That's right. Yeah. Hi, Roger.
I didn't recognize you.
You can come up and use an assumed name if you. We are under 3 minutes to go. Under 3 minutes to go, and we'll be ready to roll here with high school football as the Miami Trace Panthers will be taking on the Clinton-Massie Falcons here near Clarksville, Ohio. Now, once again, head coach is Dan McSorley of the Clinton-Massie Falcons, and we are just eagerly anticipating the start of this game. It should be a lot of fun. Very exciting game, we hope, for the entire game. Should be a very competitive game. We've got a full house up here in this press box. Maybe we can keep each other kind of warm. It's a very cool evening, but it's football weather. That's why it is football weather. Okay. Clinton-Massie's about ready to release and come through the banner. Says, what do we eat? Panther meat. And we are ready for the Panthers to run through the banner and get this game underway. They are, as the announcer here, the PA announcer says, the Clinton-Massie Falcons, the defending state champions. And there they come. So it's just about game time. We're right about a minute to go. And the fans are getting excited. You can hear the cowbells in the background as they are ready to get this game rolling. I think the fans are ready to get it rolling just to get them a little heat going here and get things rolling. All right, the clock is rolling down rather quickly now, and we're 42.8 seconds, and they're clearing the field, getting the players on. Clinton-Massie will be receiving here on at the beginning of the game.
Panthers number 20, Blake Pitcher. Back to receive for the Falcons. 14, Josh Loud.
Number 14, Josh Loud, is back to receive for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And kicking off for Miami Trace is number 20, Blake Pitzer. So we're ready to get this game rolling. We are 20 minutes, or 12 minutes, and
here we go.
Here we go. The ball is in the air, and we have number 14, Josh Loud.
Look at this.
Got the ball, and he is off and running. He's up past the 50-yard line.
That was a nice run. Nice run.
Very nice. He is in the visitors' territory. He is in Miami Trace territory, and that's where the Panthers will get it started.
Looks about the 47.
47-yard line. You are right. And that's where the Clinton-Massie Falcons, including Hunter Fentress, will get it going. Let's see how they start their offense. And Fentress back to throw, and overthrows his receiver, number 8, Zach Santoro. Had the right idea. Santoro was open, but the pass was just a little bit overthrown. So
I think that may answer our question, though, Lee.
they are coming out
It
firing the
appears
ball.
that they're going to be throwing the ball. That's
They're going
good.
to try to keep that defense loose in the backfield and may open up the running game. Ball still on the 46-yard line of Miami Trace Panthers. Ventress under center. And nice run for number 7, Chase Wolf. And he gets maybe 5-6 yards on the game.
Tackled by number 14, Russell Miller.
It'll be third down now.
Gain of 3, that'll bring up third down and 7 for the Falcons.
It is ball on the 44-yard line and third down and 7 for Clinton-Massie.
Oh, okay, I got it.
A very short gain there on that run by Chase Wolf. So Ventress and company looking to get another 7 yards, and that did not work. Kelston Gowden runs into a wall, and I don't believe he got near enough for the first down.
Looks like he's
Fourth and third.
slightly shy, maybe 3 yards.
4th and 3, and that's where it is. 4th down, 3 to go, and the ball is on the 40-yard line of the Miami Trace Panthers. And
All right, a new
I think
wrinkle
they're
here.
going to go.
They're going to go for it.
Trying to try to get that 3 yards, trying to grind it out and get it in there. And
All right,
it's very
real close.
but I think he may have it. I think he did. He got a first down, Clinton-Massie. He takes it just enough to get the first down. He gains about 4 yards, and he needed 3, so it's 4th down. Ball on the 36-yard line. So Clinton-Massie, new life as they're taking it downfield, small chunks at a time, but they, as long as they can get a first down now and then.
But a pass.
And he's got a receiver
nice pass,
right
nice
over
pass.
at about the 25-yard line. That was
Yeah, right on the 25.
right on. Very good for Clinton-Massie. Nice pass and nice catch. Ball is on the 27-yard line. It is another first and
Looks like
10.
the 25.
25, yeah. The few lights out on the scoreboard, it's hard to read the numbers, but looking on the field, it is the 25-yard line. Clinton-Massie ready to go. And a handoff right up the middle, but not much there, a little bit.
Maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, just number 48, John Campbell with the tackle for Miami Trace. It is 2nd and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line. It looks like in between the 21 and 22 maybe, but it is a 2nd and 7 for Clinton-Massie. And Hunter Ventress under center. And a handoff to number 44, Kelson Gowden.
Oh, that was a wall.
And he went to the 20-yard line. Maybe 1 yard gain on that.
Third down and 5 in Falcons.
Gonna make it, Lee?
I don't know. All right. Well, we are inside the 20, just barely, but it's 3rd and 5 for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. 3rd down again. Let's see if they can push the ball up and get another first down.
Oh, really? We know they've got 2 downs because if
They
they
do.
went for it earlier,
They went for it, and
that's a
trying to
keeper.
get around the corner, and he may get the first down. Nice run for Chase Wolf. I think he made the first down. It is first.
He did. First
10 for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And Nice run for number 7, Chase Wolf. So they can still get another first down without getting in the end zone. Ball is on the 17-yard line of the Miami Trace Panthers. So Trace immediately is backed up inside the 20. And Clinton-Massie is trying to run the ball and getting outside. And there, Chase Wolf. There it goes. First down. And a touchdown for Chase Wolf for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. We just had a big balloon release here. Wow. It looks like a major holiday here when they score a touchdown. This is amazing. Wow, that was huge. As that kind of sets the tone maybe for the game here so far, because Clinton-Massie just took the ball and they got a first down on a fourth down play, and that sort of got them going. And the extra point is good. It is now 7-0. Clinton-Massie Falcons on their first possession as they took it down and took it in for the first down. That was pretty impressive for the first time around. Our first down coverage here tonight is brought to you by Bill Marine and Doug Marine. Bill Marine, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, 1182 West Main, serving Wilmington, Ohio for 53 years. Phone 937-382-3858. Doug Marine Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, 1120 Clinton Avenue, Washington Courthouse, 800-414-2872. Both Bill Marine and Doug Marine have great model year-end closeout savings on all 2013s to make room for the 2014 with savings up to $6,000. Bill Marine serving Wilmington and surrounding area for 53 years, and Doug Marine Motors serving Washington Courthouse and Fayette County. So Clinton-Massie is getting ready to kick off to Miami Trace, and let's see if Miami Trace has an answer. Back receiving the kickoff was number 8, Jimmy Stroker, I think. And he got nailed. And that's where the Miami Trace Panthers will start out. It looks like it'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be on the 27-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see how they're going to attack Massey's defense here.
Yes, because they need an answer.
Well, look at this run here.
And I believe they do have an answer right there. Nice run for number 3, Trevor Haynes. That's another first down. That's their first down.
Isaiah Stuyvesant on the tackle for the Falcons.
And so first down, ball on the 37-yard line, and another strong run right up the middle. Trevor Haynes carrying the ball and taking it right upfield. It's 1st and 5-yard gain on the play. Ball will be on the 41-yard line of Miami Trace as they are starting to get close to midfield. 7:10 to go in the first quarter. And they have gotten a yard on the play. Trevor Haynes, the ball carrier, but not much there that time. As Massie was waiting for him, Trevor Haynes trying to go right up the middle, but nothing doing. Ball will be on the 42-yard line.
Be interesting to see now if they go to the air.
Yeah,
They've
it
been
is
running
3rd and 3, and a handoff to number 6, Austin Dyer, but not much there for Austin either. So it'll be 4th down now, and looks like it'll still be 4th and 3. So really no gain on the play. So a nice play, a nice stop for Clinton-Massie right there. So it's 4th and 3. And it looks like Miami Trace is going to punt. So back deep is number 14, Jice Loud, is deep for Clinton-Massie. And there is the kick, and Loud has got it, and he is trying to go upfield. Not much there, but he got maybe a couple, 3 yards out of it, but not a lot.
Looks
but,
like they're going to start at about the 32.
Yeah, he kept the ball secure, and looks like they'll start about the 32-yard line. Is where Clinton-Massie will start. So 1st and 10, ball on the Clinton-Massie 32. As play resumes, as Massey comes back up to the line, and we have Hunter Fentress back under center, and a big handoff, and a number 7, the ball carrier, Chase Wolf. He was about if he hadn't have got an ankle tackle, he may have been long gone. Yeah, he may have been out of here because he was ready to go. That ankle tackle is the only thing that saved maybe a big gain, maybe even a touchdown.
Just shy of the 40, looks like about the 39. Yeah. 5:18 to go.
All right, a pitch out. Looks like pitch out to Chase Wolf again, and he got the first down as he got around the corner just enough, and it is 1st and 10. Clinton-Massie, the ball on the 49-yard line. 5:07 to go, and we have Fentress back under center, and pitch out, and once again Chase Wolf, the ball carrier, and maybe 4 or 5 yards on that run. Nice little run there. They're just chewing up yardage right now.
It looks like Massey's content to just run the ball. That's where they're.
They can get through this first quarter and maybe score again, but chew up a lot of clock.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
So here goes Massey, and Hunter Fentress back up to the line, and it is 2nd and 5, ball on the 47 of Clinton-Massie, and number 44, and Kelson Gowden was the ball carrier, but I don't know that he got the first down. He may have gotten close with forward progress, but I don't think he did.
Looks like the 49.
He's on the 49, yeah. But it's now 3rd and 4. They did not give him much forward progress, and ball is on the 47-yard line of Miami Tree. So 3rd and 4, Clinton-Massie in Miami Tree's territory, but they still need 4 yards to get a first down. But
it's very close, very
close. But depending on where they spot forward progress,
well, looks like
I don't think it's going to be.
Looks like they've got a first down.
Giving him the first down. He just must have barely gotten over the line. So he is right on the 45-yard line. So it's 1st and 10, Clinton-Massie in Miami Tree's territory.
Right on the 45. Well, they're
chewing up a little bit of
and
yardage.
Their running game is
chunks.
on.
Not big chunks, but they're getting it done and getting first downs and moving forward. And have not thrown a pass in this series of downs, but they're going to now. And Fentress gets the ball out to number 44.
Well, that's another first down.
Kelson Godden, the receiver, and a big chunk of yardage on that. Just when they were looking like they were only going to get a little yardage at a time, they get a big chunk right there. And they're down to the 27-yard line, and another 1st and 10 for Clinton-Massie. So a big play and nice pass play to Kelson Godden from Hunter Fentress.
Looks like it's on the 29.
Well, yeah.
That now, as far as the pass play there, that's the second pass play. I think they
right. And he stopped on Bailey Wolf with the ball carrier, but not much there.
Maybe a pickup of 1.
Yeah, 1 yard gain. And the ball is on the 20.
It's like the
27, 28 yard line. And it is now 2nd and 9 for the Falcons as they are coming up to the line. Fentress back under center, and probably is going to be another run. Pitch out to Bailey Wolf, and he gets up to the 25 yard line. So maybe a 2 yard gain, or 2 or 3 yard. 3rd down and 6 now for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And the ball will be on the 25 yard line.
I would imagine they're still in that 4 down territory.
I would say so, right down here. It worked for them last time when they were...
Got a timeout.
Yeah, we do have a timeout for Clinton-Massie. So we'll take this timeout to remind you that first quarter action is brought to you by the folks at Bill Marine and Doug Marine Motors in Bill Marine, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, and Wilmington, and Doug Marine Motors in Washington Courthouse. They have 0% financing on most new Fords, Lincolns, Mercurys, and Dodges. Leasing on 100% of new cars, and also on some late model used cars as well. Great used cars at both locations for any budget. Financing is available even on the used cars. Service department open late on Tuesdays with oil change, tire rotation, and more. That's Bill Marine, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, 1182 West Main, serving Wilmington, Ohio for 53 years. 987-382-3858, Doug Marine Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, 1120 Clinton Avenue, Washington Courthouse, 800-414-2872. And we're back to action with Clinton-Massie back up to the line at the 25 yard line, and Massie territory. Fentress, and he hands the ball off right up the middle. Chase Wolf, the ball
Looks like
carrier.
another first down.
And another first down, as they are just chewing up yardage now. And looks like the ball is down to about the
8 yard line, something like that. 8 goal.
Maybe.
No,
14 yard line.
Yeah.
1st and 10 on the 14 yard line.
So they can still make a first down before they.
And we're coming close to a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. So if Massie can get a score here, could really end the first quarter well for them. And
another pass.
Fentress into the end zone,
nice pass.
to number
That
34.
was a nice pass.
That was a sweet-looking pass as he puts it in the end zone, and a beautiful pass.
You know, it's interesting because what they're doing is they're passing just enough.
Yep.
They've got them off balance.
Yeah, they're keeping Massie off, Miami Trace off balance, and that was just a nice pass. Beautiful. No defender was right there to pick it off or to deflect it. So it's just perfect pass play. So it's now 13-0. Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. A minute 18 to go. And to kick the extra point will be Callum Jones for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And it looks like that is good. So it is now 14-0. Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. Miami Trace is going to try to kick this thing into gear on the next.
They really need a scoring drive this next quarter.
Right, they definitely need.
They don't want to fall behind any further.
Get something going here. And we see confetti all over the
I think it was balloons first.
Like New Year's Eve down here.
The balloons were first, and now they're out of balloons, so they're going to the confetti.
We got cowbells, we got confetti, we got horns, we got the whole thing here. It's like Times Square all over again. All right. We are ready. Clinton-Massie Falcons are ready to kick off. And back we have Austin Dyer, one of the deep guys for the Miami Trace Panthers. And Massie is ready to kick off, or ready for the kickoff. Here comes the kickoff from Clinton-Massie. And Austin Dyer with the ball, number 5, actually, Masropian, and he gets up the sidelines up to about the 38-yard line. And a nice return for Masropian of the Miami Trace Panthers. So
A little better starting.
that's a good starting position. It's actually, the 36-yard line of for the Miami Trace Panthers. As they come up to the line, Jimmy Stroker is the quarterback. He's got Trevor Haynes behind him. And let's see what Stroker and company have in mind here. As
keeping it
Stroker gets around the corner and he gets up the sidelines right to midfield, and he may have went out right on the 50-yard line.
Now that was a first down.
That was a first down.
Good
nice run as a quarterback keeper, and Stroker just turned the corner. He's a quick runner, and he was able to
fast.
Once the blockers sealed off that corner for him at the line, he was able to get around and make significant yardage. They stopped the ball on the Clinton-Massie 47-yard line is what it says, but it's actually on the about the 49-yard line of Clinton-Massie. So we have timeout again.
Trace called the timeout this time.
Trace called the timeout this time. We do want to remind you that this quarter of action is being brought to you by the folks at Bill Marine, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, 1182 West Main in Wilmington, serving Wilmington for 53 years. Call all the guys at Bill Marine, including Steve Yakeley and Dave and all the gang at Bill Marine Ford. Doug Marine Motors, 1180 or 1120 Clinton Avenue, Washington Courthouse. And looks like Miami Trace with the ball as they move it up maybe 3 yards to the 45-yard line. Nice little gain as we wind down here in the first quarter. I think the quarter may expire real quickly. Nope, Miami Trace is getting back up to the line of scrimmage, to the line, and they're going to get another play off, as they should. And Stroker trying to get around, but met at the line at about the 45-yard line. He was met and stopped right there. And I don't believe that he made any real progress there. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 as I believe the time is going to run out, and they are going to change ends here. It was actually a long loss of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 6. Ball will be on the 47-yard line when the second quarter starts. So just real quickly, Rick Phillips, your thoughts on this first quarter of action?
Well, obviously, it's been all Massie. Massie has been, once again, a little more balanced.
Right.
They're not just content with running the ball. They run it when they need to. They pass it when they want to. And Trace has not been able to figure out, the game plan here. So
obviously, this passing game is adding a real new dimension to Massie's attack, and it's keeping defenses kind of honest and keeping them off balance a little.
Yeah, I think that Washington Courthouse last week, we saw that. They were experimenting with some of the plays that they're running tonight, and obviously for this game probably.
All right, we've changed ends, and we're ready to go with second quarter action as Miami Trace is, Stroker is tackled in the backfield as they blitzed and kept coming and kept coming and kept coming, and Stroker.
Yeah, that was a big loss.
Nailed. Didn't have a chance to even get out. Dustin Sykes nailed the Massie.
Going to have to punt.
Miami Trace quarterback. Yes, Miami Trace is in the punt. It's 4th and 17. So there goes the ball in the air. It's a kind of a short,
straight up
in the air punt. Yeah, and it goes out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, and that's where Clinton-Massie will get the ball. Pretty good field position as start the second quarter for Clinton-Massie. So it's 11:18 to go in the second quarter as we get things going here. Clinton-Massie is up 14-0 at the beginning of this second quarter. As they come back up to the line, Hunter Fentress will be back under center again. And looks like he's set to throw the ball, and he's got a receiver right at the 40-yard line. And that looked like that might have been Kelson Gowden down there. And a nice reception. Wow. And that moves the ball down to the 40-yard line of Miami Trace.
That was a nice pickup.
That was a very nice pickup. Perfect pass play. And it is 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. A pitch out to number 7, Chase Wolf, the ball carrier. He gets it down to about the 32-yard line of Miami Trace. So it's now 2nd and 2. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Is that a flag down there? Or is that the ball?
That's the
ball. Okay.
Yep, that's the ball.
You know, we haven't had a penalty yet.
No, we haven't, and let's don't jinx the game. Not like last week.
Oh, yeah.
That was a disaster up there. Oh, we got a man offside. And now see
There's
what
your
I tell you.
flag.
There's your flag, Rick. Come on now. Cut it out.
What did I tell you?
We're going to back up Clinton-Massie. You just had
I
to
did
say
jinx
it.
him.
You just
I
had-
jinxed him.
You just had to say it. Now, 5-yard penalty on Clinton-Massie as they're backed up now to the 37-yard line, and it'll be, I believe, 2nd and 8. And
running.
the ball
Ball's
is
out.
loose, and I believe
It looks
Miami
like
Trace
yeah, they picked
has
it up.
got it. They picked it off. The ball went up in the air.
And a
Now,
flag.
We do have a flag, but I think probably the turnover may stand. And this is going to be an ugly penalty for probably unsportsmanlike conduct here, because it got a little hairy in there, and immediately the officials threw that flag in the air.
Looks like number 54 might be.
We do have a personal foul
On number 5.
and ejection on the Falcons.
Masropian. Oh, no. Keller. I believe Keller has been ejected from the game for Clinton-Massie. And so now that will Clinton-Massie wasn't sure where the ball was spotted, so they started going up toward midfield.
Well, now they're
and,
marching it off.
Now the officials are marking it off, and we'll get the official spot. Right, the
45.
ball is straddling the 45-yard line of Miami Trace as they got the turnover.
Well, that was a pretty serious penalty if they
That was
ejected a
big
player.
penalty. There must have been something serious going on in that pile. Maybe a yard gain on this play, but not much more.
Tackled by number 44, Kelson Godwin.
Kelson Godden was the tackler on the play, and the ball is maybe moved 2 or 3 inches, but no more than that.
Be a long walk for that kid.
Yes. And
I didn't see anything new. It looked like he's just standing around.
so Frank Keller, unfortunately for Clinton-Massie, was ejected from the game, and we don't know what went on, and it's a very tough situation. And Jimmy Strucker is throwing the ball, and his intended receiver, he overthrew Derek Markham. but Stroker's usually a pretty accurate passer, but he was not able to get that one in there. We now have another penalty, and all of a sudden, yellow flags are coming out.
Lee, we've got a score from the East Clinton-Chillicothe game. Right now in the second quarter, it's 0-0. And that's going to be an interesting development because Chillicothe is in this race.
Absolutely. Even though they're in a higher division than Clinton-Massie for the SCOL championship, they are in the race. You're right. And the ball carrier, number 35, and that's Jeremiah Jones, and I'm surprised that he hasn't been in this game yet. Up until now, we haven't seen him, but he got the ball up to about the 39-yard line of Miami Trace.
Still need a lot of yardage.
They still need a lot of yardage. It's 3rd and 17, and
Trace calls another timeout.
Yeah, Miami Trace calling a timeout, trying to figure out something on offense to get them going. Not much is happening right at the present time. But
I wonder if we could send Billy Thatcher up to Courthouse to get us some of those burgers with the crispy cream donuts, and the Angus in the center.
I'm all for it. That would be a treat now. Of
course, I don't know if they're not at home, then we probably can't get them.
Let me go get a diabetic test kit before we do that, because I want to do a before and after study on that. 8:57 to go here in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 17. The ball is on the Miami Trace 37, and they need some serious yardage on this play, or they're going to have to punt. So Stroker under center, and he drops back and tries to run it, and he is just, the rush just got him, and I believe number 15 for, that was a significant stop right there. So it's now 4th and 20 as Massey lost, or Miami Trace lost yardage on that play, so they're going to punt. No, they're going to fake it
throw
with
it.
Stroker, and they may. They're up to the 50. They did not get enough for the first down. They may be at the.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Well,
I mean, their punter usually they have a pretty good punter, but of course that last punt was straight up in the air. Maybe they felt that they'd be better off taking the risk.
That gives the Falcons very good field position. They're now at midfield, just right at 50 yards to go. 1st and 10, and that if you don't want to leave the opposition at midfield with a chance to score, and you're already down 14 points, so that is going to be tough. Ventress under center, he's back to pass, and he may have
wide open.
He's got a receiver out there, Dylan Rose with the catch.
Maybe like at the 32-yard line, 31 yards.
That's a big gain, a 20-yard gain.
That was
19
a nice
yard. Yeah, nice pass.
His passing is just,
it
really
right on the money, and he is only a sophomore. Imagine he's got 2 more years to go.
Yeah, the development there is.
He is really doing well. So ball on the 31-yard line. A 19-yard gain for that pass play. Ventress pitching it back to Chase Wolf, and he is plowing on down to about the 19 or about the 21-yard line. So another 10-yard gain, and it's actually going to be 2nd and 3. Didn't quite get.
Looks like we got a guy down.
But
maybe not.
He's down there 2nd and 2. It's 2nd and 2 for Clinton-Massie, as they are chewing up bigger chunks of yardage on almost every play now. It's really getting tough for the Miami Trace defense. And somebody jumped offside, it looks like. Yep, Clinton-Massie offside, so that'll probably be about 5 yards. So that'll put the ball back to the 27-yard line, 2nd and 6. But it's been all Clinton-Massie so far. 7:16 to go, and Clinton-Massie up 14-0. And getting around the corner, but
There's another flag on the play there.
on the ball carrier, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, Massey's held.
Massie again with the penalty.
Yep, holding.
Yep, holding on Clinton-Massie. That is another. Looks like 5 yards.
Yeah, it'll be 10 yards.
10 yards on Clinton-Massie, sorry. And that will move the ball back to the 39-yard line.
You know, since Billy Thatcher had talked about there being no penalties, we've had nothing but penalties.
I know.
What is this?
Every play, it seems like it's had a penalty.
Billy, yeah.
So we are at 2nd and 13 for Clinton-Massie. And it looks like Chase Wolf, the ball carrier, and he gets some more yardage. He gets it back down to about the
Looks like the 22, 23.
22 or 23 yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for Clinton-Massie. So not anything that they can't accomplish here with just a good, clean play and no penalty. But the penalties are hurting Clinton-Massie right now. And looks like they may have him stopped. That was Chase Wolf again, number 7.
Well, we know that they're
It
going to.
is a first down.
Yeah,
Another first
they picked it
down.
up.
They
It's
got
all
it.
it's all 4 down territory
Yeah,
anyway.
it is. Doesn't matter. They can just keep hammering it. Coach McSorley is walking up and down the sidelines. He wanted to get a first-hand look, but it is a first down. Ball is on the Falcons, or on the Miami Tree 17-yard line. So Clinton-Massie is staring at another possible score here as Fentress hands the ball off, but
Yeah, that was no gain.
that was no gain, and John Phillips looks like he was in on the tackle on that play for Miami Trace. So loss of 1 yard, make it actually 2nd and 11. Ball will still be on about the 19, 18-yard line. And the ball is over close to the left hash mark. Fentress under center, and a pitch out to
Trying to get around
Chase
the
Wolf
corner.
again, and he's inside the 20 to about the maybe the 18-yard line.
Number 2, Derek Markham.
Derek Markham in on the stop there for Miami Trace. So that will bring up 3rd and 8 for Clinton-Massie. And the ball will be on about the 17-yard line. And let's see if they throw, if Fentress uses that fade into the end zone again, or if they just decide to punch it upfield. He's trying to throw the ball,
pass.
and another touchdown, and pass play to number 22, Isaiah.
We've got a player
Stuyvesant.
down too. Player for Miami Trace is down.
We've got a player from Miami Trace down. Stuyvesant was the receiver. Fentress threw it to him right near the end zone, and Stuyvesant ran it on in untouched. But we do have a Miami Trace player down on the field.
Miami Trace has just not figured Massey out.
Nope.
They
And I
don't have a
thought
clue
it would
yet.
be a little bit more of a contest, but so far it hasn't been. And Massey is just too tough. Basically, they are mixing it up offensively.
Very
and
good
just
balance. Very good
balance and accurate passes. Those pass plays into the end zone have been really, really strong. We've got a player. The player for Miami Trace is up on his feet, and he's limping a little bit. We're not going to speculate on what might have happened to him, but he is on his feet and moving. So we have 4:21 to go here in the first half, and it has been all Clinton-Massie so far in this first half as they get ready to kick the extra point here with 4:21 to go in the first half. So I believe everybody's set and ready.
Getting ready for the extra point.
And here comes the extra point try for Clinton-Massie as they try to make it 21-0. And the ball is up. And it is good. At 4:21 to go, it is Clinton-Massie up 21-0. And it is, as I said, it's been all Clinton-Massie so far in this first half, and hopefully for Miami Trace's sake, they can find a way to get this turned around, but it's not looking real good for them right at the present time. So Clinton-Massie will be set to kick off to Miami Trace, as Miami Trace will be going from right to left. A reminder to watch us on our coaches show tomorrow morning on gtvr.net, Global TV Radio. We'll have a couple of great guests from Miami Trace High School and possibly Wilmington High School, and we will have the great one, Billy Ray Anders, formerly of East Clinton High School, and the only walk-on from the Ohio State Woody Hayes era, so in football. So here comes the Miami Trace Panthers, and the ball carrier, the receiver, Masropian tried to run it upfield, but just could not find anything, and so he was stopped way back at about the 23-yard line. Ball 27-yard line. Ball is on the 27, 1st and 10, and that's where Miami Trace will start. Jimmy Stroker hands it off, and it looks like the ball carrier is Jeremiah Jones, but not much there. He gets it to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. So Jeremiah Jones with a 3rd down, or a 3-yard run. So Stroker back under center. Let's see if he continues to hand it off, or if he tries to get it upfield. Well, Jeremiah Jones with the carries the ball again and gets about 3 or 4 yards on that play. So made a little positive yardage. So it's now 3rd and 4 for Miami Trace, as they try to get a 1st down here. They desperately need to get some points on the board, at least of some kind, but nothing happening for them so far in this first half. Not much there. The ball's still at the 30-yard line, and that was number 6, Austin Dyer, the ball carrier, and not much doing there either. Maybe 3 yards, but it is now 4th down for the Miami Trace Panthers, and looks likely they will be forced to punt here. So it has been all Clinton-Massie so far. Of course, Clinton-Massie fans very happy, but nothing really getting them too fired up at the present time as far as the Miami Trace fans. They have nothing much to cheer about. They've had a time or two where you thought maybe they were going to click, but just haven't gotten it done yet. So maybe this is the series where they can shut Clinton-Massie down, and they can get the ball back and get some points. But
Well,
Miami Trace
they're
is
definitely
just-
going to have to stop them, because if they don't,
you don't want to go in, 21, 28 points down at the half and try to recover. That's just
no, that's a hole, too big a hole to dig
too
out
big a
of.
hole to dig out of. So looks like Trace is set to punt. And the ball is up, straight up, almost in the air. Not very much. And it takes a Clinton-Massie bounce back to the Miami Trace 45-yard line. And nothing is going right for the Miami Trace Panthers right now. Ball is bouncing backwards. And things are just not going well at all. So it's a ball will be on the Miami Trace 49-yard line. And
Just short of 45.
Yeah, short of the 45. And pitch back, and
pass.
Here we go again. Nope, overthrown. It looked like number 7, Chase Wolf, was throwing the ball, and he was throwing it to Dylan Rose, but overthrew the intended receiver.
And they had that well covered. They were right on him.
Covered. Yeah, well covered on that play, but
that's the first time it really looks like they've anticipated it.
If he would have hit that play, it could have been for big yardage, though, but just didn't click. So that is 2nd and 10 now. Ball on the 44-yard line of Miami Trace. And a rollout and a nice pass and catch for Chase Wolf. Under Fentress to Chase Wolf again, and a first down. The ball is now down to, let's see where they spot it.
Looks like the 26.
Yep.
26-yard line.
26-yard line of Miami Trace. So here comes Clinton-Massie again. They even got the punter warming up on the sideline, so it looks like they're really...
I think he's just doing that to stay warm.
Fentress, and a pass right, a slant pass right into about the 16, 17-yard line. Nice pass play, nice completion there. That is, yep, 2nd and 1. The ball is on the 10-yard line, according to the scoreboard. And there is a run for number 44, Kelson Godden. A fumble, and
Trace is recovered.
Trace is recovered. Now this is
that's
a break.
what they need.
This is the kind of a break that Trace needs. No, I'm sure Coach McSorley and company are not happy on the sidelines. The last thing you want to do is give the ball to the other team and get momentum on that play. So turnover, and that's where Miami Trace will take over inside of the 10-yard line, and Jimmy Stroker is trying to get it out and get around the corner, and a flag on the play. There may have been a holding on that play.
Yeah, probably be halfway to the goal line there.
That didn't help.
No.
That's going to back Trace up even more, and they're in the shadow of the goalpost as the way it is. They don't want to be back any farther, but they are going. The ball is going to be on practically on the goal line here before long. Oh, it's inside the 5. So let's see. That is on the 4-yard line. That is rough. That's a rough spot for Miami Trace to dig out of, and they're going to have to do something. You don't want to try throwing the ball and get it picked off.
It looks like they didn't pick up anything.
You're going to have to try to pound it a little bit, but they...
Massey was right on top of him.
that gives them a 2nd and 15, and that's a pretty tough spot right now for Miami Trace. When you're 2nd and 15 inside the 5. Ball is on the 7-yard line now, though. They got a couple of yards, but not much. 21-0. Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace here at Falcon Field near Clarksville, Ohio. And it looks like we may have moved the ball up field, up near the 10-yard line. But that's not going to be near enough for a first down, I don't believe.
Looks like we've got a timeout.
I think we've got a timeout here.
Just short of the 10.
And it is now 3rd and 10. Ball will be on the 7-yard line of Miami Trace. So we have 1:09 to go. Once again, it's 3rd down and 9. Ball will be on the 9-yard line, and just doesn't look like Miami Trace has any answers right now, other than they've gotten a couple of recovered fumbles, but not been able to get a lot of momentum going here.
Well, Massey called the timeout, so you wonder what they're contemplating here.
I don't know. They may think that Miami Trace has a little something up their sleeve here, and so they may want.
Or they may want to try to stop them and take the ball in.
That could be. It'll be it's now 3rd and 9, and we've got Miami Trace coming up the line, Jimmy Stroker and company, and let's see what they can pull out of their hat, but not much.
Maybe a couple.
Maybe a couple, and it'll be 4th down, so that looks like Miami Trace is going to have to punt. We're under a minute to go, and 4th and 7. The ball is on about the 12-yard line, so not a whole lot to cheer about here.
Well, if their punting is the same as with the last few punts,
right.
this punt's not going to be very far.
It will be inside the 50 easily if they don't get it.
There we go again.
It's really going to be a short punt. And it did make it by a roll. It made it over the 50, but it had to do a lot of bouncing and rolling. But the ball is down about the 46-yard line of Miami Trace of Clinton-Massie, and that's where Clinton-Massie will take over. And we have 21.2 seconds, and I don't believe that Massey will try to get anything done. They'll probably just take a knee and let the clock run out.
You think?
I believe that we'll see.
I think there's going to be. They're going to pass this. You watch. They're coming out with a big pass.
I'll play the amazing Preston here, and we'll see if that's true.
I get the Ouija board out.
Oh,
there's your pass.
There it is. It's going deep.
Oh! It's taken away.
Did get it taken away. Number 5.
He's bringing it back. Oh, there's a penalty
for Masropian. Well, they fooled everybody, I think.
Well, they didn't fool me.
Yeah. So, 16.2 seconds. And the penalty is on Miami Trace.
Well, it looked like that Trace's player did take the ball away from the Massey receiver.
And they're giving the ball, at least by the scoreboard, they're giving it to Miami Trace. So I believe it will be Trace's ball, but
they're going to be
backing them up by the penalty.
About where they started before the last punt.
They just can't seem to get anything, get a break at all.
Well, the main thing is they stopped Massey these 2 times, so I mean that's a positive.
If Massey would have come away with that ball on that play, they would have been down pretty deep in.
Yeah, they could have probably kicked the field goal at least.
Yeah.
There's a little movement. Actually, Massey has they fumbled the ball away, and then the interception. So Trace, there is some positive that you can take out of this.
That potentially could have been 2 more scores.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that
looking at 35-0 instead of 21-0.
Yeah. Well, they might be starting to get an idea of what this Massey team is trying to do.
You're very right. And
Another
we've
penalty.
got another flag. I'm not sure
Massey's
anybody
backing up
is
there.
wanting this. They'd just rather be out there playing and moving. So they're Clinton-Massie with an offside, and that moves the ball back up to the 20-yard line of Miami Trace. That's where they got the ball. And
Good running play.
Stroker hands the ball off to Trevor Haynes, and he gets about 10 yards on the play. First and 10. They need a big play here to end this
Yeah, they're moving the
first
chains.
half to at least, even if they don't score, at least give them a little momentum and a little hope for the second half. But they've got a long way to go. They're at the 30-yard line, and it's first and 10, and the clock is winding down, and they are hurrying up to the line. So let's see if Stroker can get the clock stopped, get
Back
the ball
pass.
downfield. He's
Long
throwing
pass.
it way downtown, and it is intercepted by Clinton-Massie, and no time left on the clock, and that ends the first half.
Well, what would you expect? You know,
pretty
they
wild.
tried it. Yeah, I think that at least these last couple series, it appears that at least Miami Trace is maybe starting to get their feet out or get their feet under them.
Right.
They've been off balance the whole
Right.
first half, but they've with these last two stops, they might have something positive, you know, to be able to take from this.
Once Clinton-Massie got the first score, it's kept Miami Trace off balance most of the first half. They've had their moments where they've recovered fumbles or intercepted a ball, but still just couldn't take advantage of any of those situations. So it's hurt them, and it's just not been a good first half for Miami Trace, but maybe they'll turn it around here in the second half and get something going. It is 21-0 at the half here at Clinton-Massie, and that is Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. We are with South Central Ohio League football, and tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, we will have a coach from the Miami Trace Panthers, and we'll also have hopefully a coach from Wilmington Hurricanes who will be joining the SCOL next year. We'll also have Billy Ray Anders, former Ohio State Buckeye, who is a walk-on football player, a wide receiver at the Ohio State University, and he's got some great Woody Hayes stories that he'll be able to pass along to us, and probably a few stories that maybe he can't tell, but on the internet you can tell anything you want.
That's right. We don't have to worry about the FCC, do we?
Yeah.
Well, the score just before the half now is Chillicothe 14 and East Clinton 0.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, you might expect that because Chillicothe plays in a higher division, even though they're members of the FCOL. They do play in a higher division, and were beaten a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago, by Clinton-Massie 17-7. But they play in a division higher than Clinton-Massie, so East Clinton will have more than their hands full with Chillicothe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's still a very close score at 14-0.
That's pretty respectable at the half when you're East Clinton. And you know, if I know Coach Ray Beck of East Clinton, he'll have those guys. He'll come out ready to play in the second half. So we've seen the East Clinton Astros play some pretty good football. So we're how about we let the folks listen to a little bit of this talented band out here on the field.
We're going to crack the window?
Yeah, and then I'm going to go get some hot chocolate.
Yeah, okay, you get some hot chocolate, and we'll let them listen.
All right. So welcome back to halftime here at Clinton-Massie, as it is under 12 minutes and 21-0 as the Clinton-Massie Falcons lead the Miami Trace Panthers here near Clarksville, Ohio. I'm Lee Hendee, and I have a special halftime guest here, and former superintendent of Clinton-Massie Schools, but now you're involved with District 10 and the Board of Education. Ron Reddick, welcome.
Thank you, Lee. As you said, I retired from superintendency here at Clinton-Massie 2009, and was enjoying my retirement up until about 2 months ago, and got a call, see if I'd be interested in serving on the state board, and talked to some people, and things worked out, and I started in September with my first meeting, and representing District 10, as you said.
And what all encompasses District 10 in the Board of Education?
Well, the state is divided into 11 districts, and District 10 encompasses 18 counties. Okay. It goes from like Madison County, Greene County, Clark County, and then Clinton, Fayette, Highland, Adams, Brown, goes out east, out to Gallia County, Lawrence County. It's a big territory. It's 18 counties, I think about 80 school districts that I cover.
So you have to do much traveling?
So far, I've been on the road a lot. I've been trying to get out there, Lee, and meet some superintendents I didn't have the pleasure of working with around this area, and meet with some people, and just kind of get a feel for what's going on with their districts and what their needs might be.
How did you, I guess you've been involved in education for quite a long time. Why did you get started in education?
Well, that's a good question. It's probably more of a family type thing. My mom's side of the family especially seem to be all of them involved in education. My uncle was a superintendent down at Adams County, and his wife taught. My mom's sister, Aunt Jeannie Wolf, taught at East Clinton for years, and her husband, Bill Wolf, was my uncle, and then their kids taught, and it's just a big family thing. You know, my brother became an attorney, I became a teacher. So.
Right. Well, Clinton-Massie has certainly had a lot to be proud of over the years when you were here, and they've continued that since you've moved on.
Yeah, can't take much credit for the football program, but they're certainly doing good. But, you know, from a facility standpoint and from an education standpoint, it's a great place to work. It was a great place to raise my kids, raise my family. And, they're continuing that tradition. It was just more of a family atmosphere, and I really enjoyed working here and still love coming back.
Great, and all the programs, even music, the education. As I told Coach McSorley last week on our coaches show, Clinton-Massie not only has a lot to be proud of on the field, but scholastically as well.
Yeah, and you know, that's really where it's important. You know, the football wins and basketball wins are great, and, you know, athletics in general do a lot for kids as far as the growing up process and maturity and sportsmanship, but academics is where you get your bread butter, you know.
That's right, and you get to see kids as they progress through the educational system, and get to see them later in life and what they are able to accomplish.
Yeah, and it's I always said it was kind of a school that was too big to be small, too small to be big.
Yes.
And but a situation where you got to know the families, got to know the kids, and certainly a lot of support out there for the school levy that's coming up. And I've seen some videos and some editorials from former students, you know, talking about the success and the things they learned here at Clinton-Massie. So it's really nice to see.
Well, for some of those who don't remember or don't know, Clinton-Massie is actually a combination of several rural schools that combined several years ago.
Yeah, it seemed like in the early 60s, Lee, there were a lot of consolidations around Ohio. Wilmington, the high schools are all very similar. Miami Trace, same time period, 1963, something like that. But here at Clinton-Massie, it was Clarksville High School, Harveysburg, Sligo, and I'm missing one. Kingman. Yeah, that's where my mom taught. She wouldn't be happy with me.
No.
I spent a lot of time down there at Kingman when I was growing up. Coach Alan Brownlee was the basketball coach, and his son Ricky was my best friend in grade school. So we'd go down and watch the likes of Alan Collett and John Hopkins and Steve Pidgeon, and they had some good basketball teams.
Oh, yeah. Yes. back in those days, about any night there was a high school game going on, you could find a good county rivalry somewhere.
That's right. It always reminded me after I saw the movie Hoosiers.
Yes.
That's kind of what it reminded me. They'd follow the team bus to wherever they were going and play in those old little gyms. And
Yes.
I was actually a couple of weeks ago. I was over at Kingman High School.
Right.
And just kind of take a little tour through that. One of the trustees, George Hartley, showed me around a little bit, and I got in that gym and I thought, boy, how did they ever play basketball?
Yes.
You know, high school basketball in this
Yes.
thing. But boy, they packed them in, and those are great memories.
Yes, certainly were. Well, Ron Reddick, best of luck with District 10, and anything upcoming new that maybe the public needs to be aware of?
Well, there's a lot of change going on in education right now, and the board's role in that is to kind of oversee the Department of Education. Legislator makes rules, laws, and then Department of Education enacts those, and then the Board of Education oversees them. And a lot of things have transpired since I've been retired. So, I mean, Common Core curriculum and third grade guarantee, and there's just a lot of things going on. So we're busy all the time and trying to do what's right for kids in Ohio.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Ron Reddick, and nice to visit with you, and you're welcome back to our microphone anytime.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
Thanks. All right. Ron Reddick, District 10, State Board of Education, and he grew up right around Clinton-Massie and was an educator and a superintendent here in the Clinton-Massie School District. We're going to turn you back over to the band that is playing out there and sounding very good, and then we'll be back to kind of recap the first half and get things rolling for the second half. And welcome back to halftime action here at Clinton-Massie as the Falcons have made it back out on the field, and we should see the
I don't see the Trace Panthers yet.
not yet, but
They're probably still formulating what they're going to try to do to put a few points on the board.
they've got an uphill battle this second half unless they can figure out a way to stop the Clinton-Massie Falcons, because other than a few miscues and turnovers, the Falcons have played pretty flawless.
They have. And once again, we've been talking about it, not to beat a dead horse, but this fact that they're not just running the ball, they're throwing the ball, and they're doing very well at throwing the ball. And they've mixed it up enough that Trace has not picked up on, other than maybe the last couple series,
Right.
what was going on. Now, they may have it figured out. They may be able to stop Massey's advances and maybe put some points on the board this second half. We certainly hope so.
Yeah. But definitely the passing attack for Massey has been there, and when they needed it, they've thrown some very nice deep passes, and they spread the ball out a little bit. Had there for a while, they were only getting 3, 4, maybe yards at a carry, but they got it when they needed it, and they got first downs when they needed it.
Well, and they haven't been afraid to actually go for a first down, even on fourth down.
So
you know, when you have 4 downs to get a first down, as they've done, it's very difficult to stop any team.
That's right. And one of the things that has hurt Miami Trace is their kicking game too. They've kicked the ball almost straight up in the air on several punts, and gave Clinton-Massie extremely good field position. Like, one of the last punts there in the first half, the ball landed right on the 50-yard
line. Yeah, and they've started. They've started usually right around their 35 or 40-yard line.
Right.
That's a good start for anyone.
Yeah, very difficult. Miami Trace has made it back out on the field as the band winds down, and we will be set here very shortly for second half action as Miami Trace will receive the ball.
And tomorrow at the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, we've got our coaches show at 11 o'clock. We hope everybody will tune in.
This is going to be fun.
Well, I'd especially like to hear some of those Woody Hayes stories that your special guest is going to talk about.
I'm looking so forward to having Billy Ray Anders on from, he's one of the old Woody Hayes wide receivers. He was a walk-on at Ohio State many years ago, back in the late 60s, and he's got some incredible stories. We've all heard about the legend of Woody Hayes and some of the things that he did and some of the things that went on, and Billy will be able to set us all straight on that, I'm sure, and many other stories as well. So looking forward to that. We'll have a coach from Miami Trace, who I talked to early in the first half, and we also will have a coach likely from Wilmington. So we're going to have a big day tomorrow on the coaches show from the Rusty Keg, 1801 Columbus Avenue in Washington Courthouse. If you don't know where that's at, it's the old Terrace Lounge right out of town, and what a great place. They've got a great patio out there. It's enclosed now, got heat out there.
How are those fries?
Oh, the fries are unbelievable. We got to get Bill Thatcher some of those fries. He would just tear those up. He would love those fries.
Well, you never know, Billy. He ends up in the strangest places.
Well, he's like me. Where there's food involved, he's likely to show up. That's what I do. If there's food there, I will be not far behind. Well, I think the cheerleaders have completed their work. The teams are back on the field, Rick, and I think we're about ready for second half football.
Those cheerleaders look a little cold, though.
They were down below the press box, and I mean, they were looking like they were froze to death. I couldn't do it out there with the bare legs and not being able. I'm sitting here with this heavy coat on, and a lot of hot air, I guess I could say, up here in the press
I guess
box.
we can. We'll go ahead and close this.
We'll put that. Like that's going to help a lot, but
screen doors on a submarine.
Yeah, it's about right. But it does help a little bit. At least not blowing straight in on us. But well, we'll see what Miami Trace has in store in the second half, and see if they have any answers for Clinton-Massie. I don't know. We will soon find out, as it is almost time for kickoff. We are about a minute and 10 seconds to go before start of this second half. Both teams are getting their last minute huddle and their last minute instructions.
Let's see now. Did Trace kick off to Massey to begin the first half?
Trace kicked off to Clinton-Massie.
So they'll be receiving.
They will be receiving.
Well, it'll be interesting to see whether they can put a good drive together, maybe score some points.
This first series for
it's going to be critical.
Miami Trace is going to be real critical. That'll kind of set the tone for them, so they really need to come out and establish something and get things going here. So both teams back to their respective sidelines, and get their last minute instructions real quickly and get back out on the field and get this football game underway in the second half.
You didn't hear anything about why the young man was ejected earlier?
No.
No?
I think it must have been just a personal foul or something. I'm not sure, but he looked lonelier than a Maytag repairman walking down the sidelines toward the locker room.
I think the rules require him to sit out next week's game as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. He will not play as Miami Trace or Clinton-Massie will play at East Clinton next week as their final game before the playoffs. The warmest guy, I saw the warmest guy here. He's in the Falcon mascot uniform.
Yeah,
He's probably the warmest guy here.
I would say so, yeah.
All right, we are just about ready for the kickoff as all right, here we go as Clinton-Massie is kicking off to Miami Trace.
Nice kick.
Nice kick, and Masropian back. He is ankle tackled
they
back
covered him.
at
They covered
about
him.
the 15-yard line, so that stopped the run back of the punt. So there we stop. Ball is on about the 17-yard line, 1st and 10 for Miami Trace. So we have Jimmy Stroker and the offense for the Miami Trace Panthers as they are trying to establish the running game, and not much happening there.
Might have even been a loss.
It may have been a loss, Rick. You're right. May have lost a yard on that. It still says 2nd and 10 on the scoreboard. So
All right, okay.
it is 2nd down and 10 for the Miami Trace Panthers as they get things underway here in the second half, in the third quarter. Had a handoff and a big run there, a nice run. Maybe 5 yards on the play for number 3, Trevor Haynes. Dustin Seitz on the tackle for Clinton-Massie. So 3rd and 5 now. And this is where Miami Trace really needs to make something happen on 3rd and 5 here to get a first down and start establishing some offense. But definitely a nice straight ahead run there.
Got the first down.
Got to believe he got the first down. Yes, he did. And the first down for the Miami Trace Panthers at 10:40 to go in the third quarter. So the ball will be
And also number 14, Josh Loud.
on the 27-yard line, 26. Is that where are we at? Yeah, 27-yard line. And a nice lunge forward to about the 33-yard line. So
Austin Dyer, the ball carrier.
Austin Dyer, the ball carrier, and
On the tackle for the Falcons, number 34.
ball is on the 37-yard line.
Looks like
It is
5
second
yards.
and 5.
Yeah.
So nice little gain on the play for Austin Dyer for the Miami Trace Panthers. And number 6, Austin Dyer.
Tackled by number 44,
Man.
Godden.
Kelson Godden, the ball or tackler, and the ball is on the 34-yard line, and it is 3rd and 4, and we're under 9:45 to go in the third quarter. Handoff in the backfield, and maybe a couple of yards, 3 yards,
Still going to be short.
and
Tackled by Derek
Trevor Haynes was the ball carrier, still short.
Hilton.
It is 4th down and 1, and
Looks like they're bringing in the punting.
they are
crew.
bringing in the punting team. It is, you would think that They may go for it, but I don't believe they are going to, unless they pull a fake like they did earlier.
Yeah, I don't think this time they're going to do that.
I don't think they're going to take that chance. So, high snap. And the ball is high in the air, and it goes to Josh Loud, and he down
35
at the 35-yard line. So that's where Clinton-Massie will start, on their own 35, and it'll be 1st and 10. Not much there for Miami Trace on that series. Looked like they might be able to squeeze out another first down, but just could not quite get it. And so they come up about a yard short.
Uh-oh. The Krispy Kremes are here.
Oh, my. All right. So you take over. I'll go get the
Courthouse
Krispy Kremes.
They're the only.
8:49 to go in the third quarter, and Fentress hands it off, and up the field
It's a nice run.
With Chase Wolf.
Looks like a first down, maybe.
I believe he's right at the first down. Nope, it's going to be 2nd and 1.
All right.
But a nice run for Chase Wolf. 8:28 to go, and we have it's 2nd and 1, and it is 21-0. Clinton-Massie leading Miami Trace. 2nd and 1, and we have Fentress under center. They got two backs in the backfield. And Chase Wolf, the ball carrier, he's right at the midfield marker for a first down for Clinton-Massie. And the ball is once again right on the 50-yard line. 8:02 to go. And once again, 1st and 10. Ball is on the 50-yard line. So, Massie is in great field position here as the clock is counting down under 8 minutes, and I think maybe Chase Wolf has it again and moves right up about 4 yards. Moves right up about 3 more yards. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line of Miami Trace. So, Knights handing the ball off, and Chase Wolf right upfield.
That's not bad, is it, Billy?
And for the second week in a row, we have Krispy Kreme donuts.
They're everywhere.
They are over, yeah, and that ain't a bad thing. And there goes Chase Wolf again, and he's right upfield, and another first down for Clinton-Massie. Chase Wolf is just pounding the ball. He got around the corner a little bit there, and away he went.
Yeah, another first down.
Another first down, as Clinton-Massie is just moving the ball almost at will right now. So Miami Trace does not have any answers, and the clock is still running, and that is the enemy of Miami Trace, big time.
And I think that Clinton-Massie will be content as much as possible to keep it on the ground.
I think
and
they
keep
will.
Eating that time up.
And Fentress hands the ball off, and that was Zach Santoro, I believe, and he's still on his feet. They're having an awful time getting him down, but he just kept those wheels turning, and he wasn't about to give up. And in a running back, that's what you want to see.
Absolutely.
Got to keep those wheels turning, and because you never know when you might break free and be able to keep on going. But nice effort by Zach Santoro. We are inside the 35-yard line at about the 30. 33-yard line, and there goes Chase Wolf again, and he's past the 30-yard line down to about the 26-yard line, and looks like 3rd and 1 as we move under 5:30 to go in the third quarter.
Third down and short for the Falcons.
Third and short. I think that the scoreboard's about 5 yards behind here. Ventress under center. See if it's another handoff or if it's cheaper. No.
Handoff number 7, Chase Wolf.
Chase Wolf.
Might have picked it up. Might have picked it up. It's going to be close.
It will be
Yep,
close.
first down.
First down. Clinton-Massie, you are right. And they're just content to pound that ball and get first downs and take the clock away from Miami Trace. This is kind of a surprise to me. I thought Miami Trace would at least put some points on the board. But once you don't have momentum and you're down 21-0, it's hard to get momentum and get cranked up.
Well, and when your defense is on the field as much as
Yes.
Trace has been,
And a lot of these kids play both ways, so it's really tough on them.
pass.
And nearly a one-handed grab, and it could have been intercepted or picked off. 'Cause that
he was well covered. There were
He was
two
well covered.
defenders.
He tried to grab it one-handed, but there was two defenders around him, and with the wrong deflection, that could have been an interception. But it wasn't, as Clinton-Massie is back, looks like 2nd and 10. And I swear the ball is on the 25-yard line. It says 30. But
That is the 25. You're right.
Ventress back under center. He has in the backfield behind him, he has Kelson Godden, and it's pitched off to Chase Wolf, and Wolf is
That's a first
still
down.
going, and he's
Yeah, that's a good run.
inside the 15, and he's at about, I think, the 12-yard line, and a nice run again for number 7, Chase Wolf.
The first down.
So a big run there again for Clinton-Massie, puts them in great position inside the 15-yard line at about the 12-yard line. First down, and ball on the 12-yard line. They can still make another first down without taking it in. So Chase Wolf in the backfield. Bailey Wolf in the backfield as well. Not
Maybe a
maybe
yard.
a yard, yeah. But it'll be second down. No reason to get in a big hurry down here. 2nd and 9. Got 1 yard out of it, so its ball is on the 10-yard line. So they can still get a first down without putting the ball in the end zone. Clinton-Massie, that is. Ventress under center, and number
That may have been a loss.
Number 48, John Campbell.
and Clinton-Massie stopped in the backfield. Never got that running play going, and they were stopped before that could really develop. And Massie was able to get in there and get the ball carrier stopped. And that's what you want, is to get them stopped before they get momentum and running downhill. So we have a timeout. Clinton-Massie. Timeout, Clinton-Massie.
Well, I think they think it'll be important to punch this one in, put some extra points on the board. They've eaten up most of the third quarter now. So
Yes, there's only 2:50 to go, so
it's going to be a difficult trek for Trace to try to get out of this if they score another 7 points.
yep. Even if they get 3 on the board, that's still 4 scores.
Yeah.
And that's really going to be tough. So we're 2:50 to go in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 9. Ball will be on the 10-yard line of Miami Trace as Clinton-Massie has the ball, and they are coming back out, ready to line up, ready to go. And the ball carrier is Chase Wolf. He's down inside the 5-yard line, but he did not get enough for the first down. So to see what they if they go for it here.
Yeah, it's about the 3rd yard line, 4th yard.
Yeah,
4th yard
so
line. They'll go
it's
for it.
4th and 2. Ball and ball on the 4-yard line. I'm not sure, but I think they're going to go for it. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hunter Fentress under center, and it looks like they are in. Touchdown, Clinton-Massie. And here goes New Year's Eve all over again. 27-0 at Falcons Field here at Clinton-Massie School, as Clinton-Massie has scored again, 27-0 with 2:37 to go. So just an impressive showing again by Clinton-Massie.
Sort of reminiscent of last week.
Yes. Just a dominant performance by Clinton-Massie. That's about all you can say. Miami Trace not been able to get anything going really offensively. You know, the only bright spots they've had is
Well, interception, a fumble recovery. That's been about it.
Yeah.
And
the extra
28-0.
It's 28-0 now, as the extra point was good. Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace 28-0. So Clinton-Massie will be set to kick off again to Miami Trace. As Trace will get the ball, they'll be going right to left. 2:37 to go in the 3rd quarter, and I just expected a little bit stronger showing maybe from Miami Trace, but just hasn't happened.
We've seen them a couple times, and then they've been strong against Wilmington, and they were dominant. You know, we just haven't seen much of anything from them.
No, they look pretty good against East Clinton, but they just haven't been able to do anything other than a couple of exceptions, as you mentioned, interception and a pickoff on a pass play. And a fumble recovery, that's about it. So, nice kick by Clinton-Massie, and the reception by Masropian, and the run back, he may have gotten a couple of yards on the run back. So ball will be on the 21-yard line, and that's where Miami Trace will start, on their own 21-yard line. We have 2:29 to go. Once again, it's 28-0 Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace here at Clinton-Massie. Now let's see if Miami Trace can mount some offense now. I don't know. It looks like Jimmy Stroker may have called his own number there, but I don't know that he was able to get much around the corner. He tried to see if they could offensive line could seal that corner. A gain of 2. They did get 2 out of that. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line. And tackled in backfield by Clinton-Massie. Masropian was the ball carrier, but he was swarmed in the backfield and may have lost a couple on that play. Yes, ball on the 21-yard line. Be 3rd and 10 for Miami Trace. And boy, that is they're just not able to establish much on the running game, and have not thrown the ball as much as you might think when they are, even though they are backed up under their and a pass play, but Stroker overthrows his intended receiver, Pettiford. Just overthrew him, not able to. It is 4th and 10 now for Miami Trace. Not able to get anything going offensively. Just been real tough.
Jimmy Croker, number 8, back to park for your family.
Stroker, the punter, and nothing. Ball hit about the 40-yard line and went backwards and is about the 38-39-yard line. Not good for Miami Trace. So they just can't, Miami Trace just can't seem to get any kind of a break at all, as they are, they even punted the ball, and the ball landed at the 40-yard line and went backwards 2 yards. So nothing is going right. And you'll have that some nights. So it, when the ball lands on the, hits the 40-yard line and then winds up back at the 37, 38, you know things are not going well. So Miami Trace and Clinton-Massie here at Clinton-Massie Field.
Number 8, Zach.
And
number 3, Trevor Haynes.
that is about a 4-yard gain, I think. As we wind down the third quarter, I think Clinton-Massie may be able to get off one more play. It is now down to the 34-yard line of Miami Trace. Clinton-Massie is going to try to get up to the line maybe and get one more play off in this quarter, and then we'll be in the fourth quarter. Boy, when you get in the fourth quarter and you're down 28-0, it's a tough spot. 2nd and 5 for Clinton-Massie, and not much there. I believe that was number 9, Caleb Jones.
35, Jeremiah Jones, number 3, Trevor Haynes on the tackle.
Jeremiah Jones and Trevor Haynes in on the tackle for Miami Trace, as they were able to get the stop there. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. As we turn the corner into the fourth quarter, it'll be 3rd and 5. The ball will be on the 34-yard line. And, boy, just another disappointing quarter of action for Miami Trace. They just can't seem to get anything going.
No, it seems like that at this point, maybe in the fourth quarter, they might be able to figure something out. But thus far, Massie has done everything right, and Trace has just sort of treaded water, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
at best.
Well, that last punt was kind of a perfect example. The ball goes up in the air, hits the 40-yard line. Instead of bouncing forward toward midfield, it bounces backwards 3 yards.
They
So
haven't-
that's just an example of the way things have gone.
Yeah,
for
they haven't
Miami
really
Trace.
had any critical mistakes. They're not turning the ball over.
No.
They're not causing that kind of problem. They're just not able to figure out this Massie defense and get up the field.
Nope. And we're back to action now, and we have Fentress under center, and he hands the ball off, and the ball carrier Chase Wolf tries to get around the corner, and he may have gotten a yard or two, but not a lot. So it'll be, looks like 4th down now, and 4th and 4. So let's see what Clinton-Massie has in store on this 4th down play. If they, in fact, try to go for it, they are deep.
I would
in
think they would.
Miami Trace territory.
4th down has not stopped them any time
that hasn't
before.
stopped them before,
No.
so it looks like they may give it a try here.
It's a pass.
And they've got it. And a big catch and run for Dylan Rose. Caught just a slant route across to midfield, and Dylan Rose from Hunter Fentress, and a big play right in the middle of the field.
Looks like they're down to the 13.
They are down to about the 13-yard line. It is another 1st and 10, and technically they're calling it the 12-yard line, but it looks more like the 13 from here. And so another big break for Clinton-Massie, as a big gain for Clinton-Massie. And Fentress with the handoff to
Number 7,
Chase Wolves, the ball carrier.
Pick up a
And,
few.
They don't. They did throw the ball on that last 1st down, but they don't necessarily need to waste a lot of time. I mean, they can afford to waste a lot of time. They
Right.
can take all the time they want. as long as they're making positive yardage and maybe occasionally getting a first down. And so it's been quite a night for the Clinton-Massie Falcons here, and they need to establish this dominance going into playoff action in a couple of weeks or so. So Fentress back under center. And Wolf has the ball again, and he is inside the 5, down to about, looks like the 3-yard line with less than 10 minutes to go. So it is another
First down.
first down.
Yep. First down.
First down for Clinton-Massie at about the 3-yard line. So first and goal to go for Clinton-Massie, and see if Wolf gets the ball again. I think he did, and he is in. They had a hold of him in the backfield, but they just couldn't stop him. He had too much momentum going forward. So it is now 34-0 for Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace with 9:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Once again, it has been all Clinton-Massie this evening, dominating Miami Trace. It has just been a powerful performance. And if you're Coach McSorley and the coaching staff, you really want a strong performance tonight and next week against East Clinton. And the extra point is good. It's 35-0. Clinton-Massie.
I guess the only question now is, are we going to see a score at all from Trace?
Well, I don't know. It's been such a dominating defensive performance as well as an offensive performance that, you don't know.
Well, I mean, the Massey defense has been well rested. Obviously, they've put together some substantial drives, and so it's not like they're going to be tired.
Yeah, the offense grinds it up and down the field and takes their time and very methodical. They hit some big pass plays and some nice runs every now and then, but still, they take their time and don't have to hurry down the field. They've not been pushed desperately to score. So we have back deep Masropian for Miami Trace, and Clinton-Massie is set to kick off. And here's the kick, and it's a nice end-over-end kick. Masropian has it at the 15, and he is going. A nice run. Masropian trying to outrun everybody on the defense, and he
very
is
nice
rolling.
run.
That was an impressive run.
Took it down to the 25 of Massey.
He took it down to about the 25, 26-yard line of Clinton-Massie. What an impressive run for
that might get him fired up.
Might get him going. Yes, sir. That might get Miami Trace woke up here and get some things going for them. So they're coming up to the line. Jimmy Stroker is still the quarterback for Miami Trace, as you would expect, and he is keeping the ball, trying to get through, and he gets maybe 3 or 4 yards, but we have
someone's down on the field.
Player down on the field for Miami Trace, and the player is down at about the 24-yard line or 26-yard line, but he's back up. He may have just been winded or gotten knocked down, but he's okay. I believe he's just walking off under his own power. Ball is on the 27-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 9 for Miami Trace. Boy, if they ever were going to have an opportunity,
now is their opportunity. Now is their opportunity
they have a golden
to put some points on the board.
With Masropian's big run back of the Clinton-Massie kickoff. And Jimmy Stroker ready to pass. He's got a receiver
He's tucking
down
it
there,
under.
but he's trying to run it, and he's got a little room. He's down to about the 16-yard line. Nice run on a quarterback keeper for Jimmy Stroker. Good run there. 1st and 10, ball on the 7.
Looks right almost on the 15.
Right on the 15, yes it is. And as we see
4 new downs.
Miami Trace Panthers come up to the line.
Oh, there's
Stroker
movement
has
on the
the
line
ball under center, and a pitch out to number 3, Trevor Haynes.
There's some positive yardage.
Positive yardage down to about the 10, 11 yard line. So they keep the ball moving forward. That's a big key right now.
They're putting things together. It looks like
It is 2nd and 5 now with the ball on the 10-yard line. And Jimmy Stroker under center once again, and we have Austin Dyer in motion. We've got the ball up to about the 7-yard line, maybe. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Miami Trace Panthers.
Third down and 3.
And ball is on about the 7-yard line. And Jimmy Stroker with the handoff. Touchdown for the Miami Trace Panthers. We were wondering if they would get on the board tonight, and they have. Nice run for the Panthers. And not sure who the ball carrier was. I may have been Trevor Haynes, but a nice carry, and Miami Trace has gotten on the board. It's 35-6, Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. And we have, looks like the extra point is good. So Miami Trace gets on the board. It's 35-7, and at 7:35 to go. So Miami Trace did finally get on the board, Rick. And we were wondering if they would be able to, but they nice run and got the ball in and scored on that series. So that has to lift their spirits quite a bit. That after all this time and everything that's happened to them in this game, they were able to put some points on the board. So Blake Pitzer will kick off for the Panthers. And we have back deep for the Chase Wolf will be back deep, and Josh Loud are both back deep to receive for Clinton-Massie. And there is the kick, and it's a nice deep kick to Josh Loud, and he is trying to get loose, and he nearly does. He gets to the 41-yard line. They're actually giving it to him at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and that's where the Clinton-Massie Falcons will start at 7:27 to go as the Falcons lead 35-7. That's what Miami Trace has been looking for all night, finally getting positive yardage and keeping the ball moving forward.
Yeah, the real question is there enough time left?
I'm not sure. We're under 7.5 minutes, and not likely they have enough time, but I guess, as they say, stranger things have happened. There goes number
Got a
7.
flag there. It's a flag on the
flag
field.
on the play. May have been holding out there. Let's see what the call is. And they're backing Miami Trace up. That's what I thought. Yeah, they hold. So that'll back the ball up to the about the 32-yard line of Clinton-Massie, and that'll make it 1st and 20. So a big penalty against Clinton-Massie on that play. It will be, instead of 1st and 10 or whatever, it's now 1st and 18 with the ball on the 32-yard line. And
they had that snuffed out
nice
there.
Defense
Yeah.
as they get through the line and stop Hunter Fentress and stop him in the backfield. So that backs Clinton-Massie up even further, back to about the 30-yard line. So that'll make it 2nd and 21.
2nd down 21 for the Falcons.
Clinton-Massie back up to the line. Hunter Fentress under center.
Looks like a
Rolling out.
pass play.
Got a receiver, number 45, Jared Haley. Jared Haley with the ball carrier, or the receiver, and a nice little gain. Got a big chunk of it back, but not near enough. So it is, ball will be at the 44-yard line. It's 3rd and 6 now, a little more manageable than you get at 2nd and 21. So that is helping.
Bring up 3rd down and 6.
So 3rd down and 6, ball on the 44. We are under 5:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Fentress with a pass, and it is broken up, but maybe pass interference on James Klein. They immediately threw the flag as soon as Klein reached in to break that pass up.
Well, it looked like he might have been on his back.
Yeah, he was right there. He had his hands around him as that ball was coming in, so that was a definitely pass interference. Unfortunate for Miami Trace. So that will move the ball forward, be an automatic 1st down, as the ball will be on the 41-yard line of Miami Trace. 1st down, 5:28 to go.
Doesn't look like many people have left. As cold as it is tonight.
You would think that some people would be. And we've got Chase Wolf getting around the corner, but he stepped out of bounds, or he had some daylight ahead of him. But he
very
was
close to a 1st down.
Very close. He got right upfield to.
That's 1st down.
It is a 1st down. Yes. Well, that'll move the chains, and the ball will be on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 again for Clinton-Massie. They looks like they're trying to get those 7 points back that they gave up, and they're moving right upfield. And the key situation is that there's not going to be much time left on the clock maybe when Clinton-Massie does give up the ball, whether they get a field goal or a touchdown. They're really using time up. And there goes Chase Wolf again upfield, and about 4 or 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, it looks like the Trace defense is tired.
They're just worn out. They've been on the field a lot and really expended a lot of energy. Even though it's cold out here, you still expend a lot of energy. It is 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 3, I'm sorry. 2nd and 3. Ball is on the Miami Trace 27-yard line. We have 5:09 to go. It is 35-7 Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. And all right, Hunter Fentress and company back up to the line under center, and Fentress hands the ball off to number 8, Zach Santoro, and every time Santoro hadn't touched the ball much, but when he does, he's very effective and gets real good positive yardage.
Took it straight up the middle.
He took it right up the middle and didn't bat an eye. It's on a ball on the 7-yard line, and first and goal to go for Clinton-Massie. There may have been only 2 series, maybe at the most 3 tonight, where Clinton-Massie had the ball and did not score. But for the most part, every time they've had the ball, they have scored. And it looks like we've got another score.
There's a touchdown.
That'll make it 41-7, Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace.
What was the Las Vegas spread on this game? Did you get
I'm
that?
not sure, but I'm sure that it wasn't this large. But wow.
Well,
You know, I guess, they're not trying to run the score. They're trying to just establish dominance and presence.
run time off the clock more than anything.
And run time off the clock. But they have to get momentum and get some things ready when they get into the playoffs, because there's no letdown for the playoffs. Looks like we've got the extra point. Now 42-7, Clinton-Massie over Miami Trace. So it's been, other than the last series for Miami Trace, it's been all Clinton-Massie all night long. Now Miami Trace did have, some an interception and a couple of fumble recoveries on defense, but offensively, the last series was the only time they really looked poised and confident out there on offense. So it just hasn't been the Miami Trace team that we've seen in the past, but a lot of that you got to give credit to Clinton-Massie. They've just brought their defense out and established dominance, and really said that you're going to have to play better ball, or we're not going to let you do anything. And they've certainly shown that. So here we go. Kickoff by number 9, Caleb Jones for the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And we've got the usual group in the backfield ready to receive.
Is this a punch kick there?
Let's see.
No?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it is. There you go.
And it went more than 10 yards, so there it is.
They've used that
Number
before.
1, Brad Warnock, I think, was the guy that picked up the ball.
Yeah, we've seen. I think they used that last week.
Yes.
There were a couple times when they
they
just
did that a couple of times
pooched
last
it.
week, and they and once or twice it did work, but and it did work a little bit there, but did get the ball to Miami Trace at their 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 4:19 to go. And Stroker trying to get out and get around, and he gets maybe 2 yards, but the ball. They lost the ball, and the ball goes backwards. And let's see if the ball stays with Miami Trace. I believe it does.
They recovered it.
They did recover it, but they lost yardage on the play, so the ball is now back at the 37-yard line. And the clock is just the clock is just unwinding right now on Miami Trace. Stroker trying to get out of trouble, and he is running for daylight, and he is really hurting out there. They got him surrounded. 3 guys brought Jimmy Stroker down, and one of them was number 84.
Yeah, he's hurt.
And he is down and hurt, and that's unfortunate. Zach Santoro was in on the tackle. Stroker has really got knocked down. He got clobbered by at least 3 players from Clinton-Massie.
Well, it looked like he got pushed over one of the Massey players by the other 2.
Yeah. And, he'll get up feeling that in the morning.
Looks like they're bringing in someone to replace.
Well, I think they probably need to give him a breather. He's played hard tonight. It's just nothing has really worked on Miami Trace's behalf. Got to give the Panthers credit. They've worked hard. It's just not anything to show for it. So we've got
New quarterback,
and that is Austin Lovett. And looks like
another fumble.
Clinton-Massie Falcons may have recovered the ball on a fumble on maybe the exchange. Wow.
Yeah.
Was it on the exchange between the center and the quarterback?
Well, yeah, it looked like he was hit by, once again, they gang tackled him, and the ball came out.
Yeah.
And Massey recovered at the, looks like the 34-yard line of...
It's been an unfortunate night for Miami Trace as they've, the effort's been there, they played hard, but just nothing to show for it. All right, Clinton-Massie will start out on this time around with the ball on their the Miami Trace 34-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 with 2:54 to go. Let's see if they can. Oh, we've got a flag on the play. What was going on there?
A lot of motion,
A lot of things going on out there, and a little bit of extracurricular stuff. The officials look like they're ready to walk it off.
Five-yard penalty?
Yep, 5-yard penalty on Clinton-Massie. Illegal motion. 1st and 10, and that'll back it up to the 39-yard line. So let's see if it... and now Clinton-Massie back up. Let's see see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll pick up a few yards.
I think Zach Santoro, the ball carrier. All right. Dylan Collins, the ball carrier. He gets up to the 36-yard line. They still got quite a ways to go, but for the first down. But the clock is
minute 52.
Virtually going to run out here if, no matter what Clinton-Massie does. If they just keep running plays, take their time getting to the line of scrimmage. And that will...
Well, once again, they picked up about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, get 3 or 4 yards, but they're probably within field goal range now.
I think they've got a few of their second string in now. They're junior varsity players, or they're...
It is now. We have the ball on the 29-yard line, and Clinton-Massie still has the ball. The game is now under 1 minute to go. And
yeah, little penalty there.
Under center was number 83 for Bryce Boyd, but that...
well, you can tell they're a little out of sync. They're not the normal first, team.
Yeah, they're not the first stringers, and they're just trying to go through.
Get a little bit of game time. Get a little bit of experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
48.8 seconds to go, and the clock starts, and we've got Bryce Boyd under center. He's pitching it out, and
fumble.
The ball is loose. We've got a hot potato out there.
Yeah, it was picked right out of the air by Miami Trace.
Yes.
The ball was in the air, and the Miami Trace player picked it right off.
And now it'll be
35.4 seconds to play. we want to remind everybody to tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Right.
From the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. We've got our coaches show. Tune in.
It will be a lot of fun. And Miami Trace with the ball as they took over on downs. And the ball carrier is number 3, Trevor Haynes. And a nice run for Trevor as he gets the ball up to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, first down.
And gets the first down. So I think
this will probably be the last play.
This will be it. And Jimmy Stroker handing the ball off, and that should do it. That ought to do it.
Yeah, Lee, I think we got another one in the books there.
Another one in the book.
Yeah.
Clinton-Massie defeats the Clinton-Massie Falcons defeat the Miami Trace Panthers by the score of 42-7. Another second week in a row, a dominating performance by the Clinton-Massie Falcons. And just pretty much did what they wanted anytime they wanted, whether it would be running the ball or passing. They were able to establish whatever they wanted to offensively, and they were able to stop anything that Clinton-Massie wanted to do most all the night.
And it keeps their playoff hopes alive.
Absolutely.
So that's what they're looking for.
I think that if they continue to play like this and they play East Clinton next week, they will do very well in the playoffs. They are the defending state champions in their division, so they have a lot of pride and a lot of will to win, I would say.
Yeah. Well, been another good game, Lee, and
yes.
Look forward to next week. We're going to be
in Little Miami,
Wilmington against Little Miami.
Right.
And speaking of Wilmington, we've got the Wilmington coach tomorrow morning on that coaches show.
Right. And also one of the coaches from Miami Trace, maybe basketball coaches. We're getting ready for basketball very soon.
And we're going to have to be announcing our lineup, and
yes.
we're looking to add maybe a different league
yes,
to the lineup as well.
Right.
Girls basketball as well as boys basketball, and video as well as audio.
That's exactly right. Yeah. And also tomorrow, I don't want to neglect my man Billy Ray Anders, former Ohio State Buckeye. He was a walk-on at Ohio State for none the less than Coach Woody Hayes, and we'll get some of those Coach Woody stories that only he can tell. So we'll have that tomorrow morning on the Coaches Show. But it has been another great experience here at Clinton-Massie. What a beautiful field. What a great place for football. So we look forward to coming back here at some point and doing another game here with Clinton-Massie.
Maybe the playoffs.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
And once again, the warmest guy here tonight was the Clinton-Massie Falcon mascot down there. So maybe I'll just suit up with him next time we come and enjoy that costume, because that looks like the best thing.
May not get any warmer this time going out.
Either that, or we could go take Billy's Krispy Kreme donuts away from him and eat those on the way.
Well, you notice he disappeared at the beginning.
As soon as the
donuts came out, Billy's gone. That's right. Well, we'll put the bat signal out for Billy Thatcher.
If anybody sees Bill Thatcher, tell him to bring our donuts back.
This is Rick Phillips
and Lee Hendee.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.